Alright, let's talk a little bit about so-called hacks. I think the kid just did had a touch screen because it was all one sided and everyone's like complaining about that. So that's all one sided. These actually are the same thing as your computer sitting there as a laptop. And that's actually capable of everything a laptop can do. So the only thing it isn't capable of doing is your laundry. So if you put it on a washer, it might do it. But anyway, that's the same thing as your laptop desktop. Normally it looks like this. I can get it back up here. But anyway, a lot of companies have been reaching out, touching, trying to get their hands on other people's computers for whatever reason for the last 40 years. 40 years. That's actually illegal. But like this one, even. I mean, this is a teletyping. Not really for like disabled people, but you see the keyboard. Listen, you see the keyboard there, then you see your electronics, then you see your other material things. Now, some would say that's just a mini desktop or whatnot. Unknown computer found. It could be. It could be just a part of a lathe that they removed. It just looks different. This is the other kind of funny one. Is that's actually a swipe card, multi-use. It does not have to go on a countertop with a cashier. It can actually be used for time card transactions. It depends on whatever the program is you want in it. Like this one right here, this can actually do programming if you look careful enough. You see the keyboard. Which is right there. And that is actually capable of setting off a nuclear missile as well. That's why they hesitated in putting these on anything of a lathe, a cutting, bending device, because some of them, when they get refurbed, because they're critical, will actually reprogram silos and missiles into the computer instead of your lathe command. This one's a little bit more nicer, the newer one that was actually designed, which is a pull around where you got all your hotkeys and everything else, and then you got all your centralized keys. So you got your start function keys plus all your extras, your calculators, what this axle or that axle does, what this does by instead of doing it this way, you're doing it this way. This over here will help you dial in stop button, stop button. Mainly, I'm going to say these ones are going to be the water jets, and that's going to be the center dial. So all this is actually a lot of data it's calculating, but you wouldn't see that data if I told you to program it over here and just blacked out all this. You'd be like, oh, that's easy. I just got to make sure I get it correct. And then you come over here and this is what the machine's doing. And this is where some extra data goes in. It's not hard. It's just remembering it to get it done correctly. But all these other statistics, like this right here, would be useful to find the numbers that you need to find. But like with this particular one, with the CAD override, which isn't a CAD override, it's someone playing around in a factory, or they're using the tag FAG. It's called a FAG tag, file, which would be CAD. I'm going to say it's a CAD machine because it's the other choice of when your boss is pissed at you because you were on the internet longer than you were running a part. So that's another way to do it through a machine. Is you just type in this, you hide this, you make a fag tag CAD, it comes up. Anytime the boss comes around, you hit the fag tag, and then whatever program you were working on works on it. So you get someone pissed though, and they use the folder file and they know how to go in and see what you're doing, then turn around, hit the button, hit start on the fag tag, then it could screw up a part. But to show you how to do all that, the easier way, and this is something on the first one, which shows that one show up, is that one right there, how to hide on the upper talk of it, how to hide an upper layer stack OS. And I used to do this all the time, and I'll take you out to the other screen, is where you take all these icons. It doesn't matter which one because they're all out there to be downloaded. But anyway, you take all these icons, you stack them onto one icon. I come over here, I make a folder, I open it up, but I minimize it over here. I come back down here where it's now clear, and I hit that switch and swap, which all these folders are going to go into one folder. And when you hit the drop function, which you can do through Dropmail as well, because it has that function, you can take and make one icon, drop it in the folder. And the reason I say a folder is because it's a lot harder to drag around the screen if it's embedded into the screen itself, which is going to look like a bullet hit the screen on the inside. And then you can go in and smooth it out, make it look nice. But then you pick it up and you drop it, and it keeps all your handy dandy stuff or all your information that you worked on for the last accounting essay or for the last accounting you did for a major company and whatnot, and it keeps it secure. Now you hit the blend button and it blends it and it looks like a single icon. So how it works is if I pick on the BitTorrent right here and I click BitTorrent and I make it all one icon, all you're going to see is BitTorrent. You're not going to see that I put down the Jerry's a fag and whatnot and a report or a note. I'm not going to put down that Yahoo sucks. Or actually, let's say I wrote down Yahoo sucks and so does Google, because they overcalculate things in their mind to make it harder and whatnot and stuff. So you wouldn't see that because it's now underneath a stack of icons. And I can even do this without icons. I can do this on anything. Actual programs even, to where you can embed them and you only see the first one, which is always the interesting one. As far as Jerry used to be a guy that back in the years who constantly had to look at what I did and try to be better than what I could do. And I told him the only way you're going to get perfection is not to hate on someone in some senses of the way. To try to make your goal higher is just to relax with yourself and do what you can do. And you're going to find out when you hit perfection, you're not going to want to hand it to the company. You're going to keep it for yourself. And the reason of it is it might just be the best work you ever did. And you want some type of recollection for it. And mainly it's yourself, but at the same time it's going to be, should I hand it to the company? I handed that BS company, say burgers and pizzas, a bunch of great work, and then they turned around and said, F you. It's just not worth it to give them everything at all. But anyway, but to do the best for them sometimes. As far as squares and circles, that's actually already copyrighted. So it's not that hard. But it's not that easy. I mean, that's not easy to do. You know? build a map of a world when you can't see the world as itself. And what, zoom out far enough, it's like, what the hell is that? Then try to play that off. Anyway, I handed that one particular assignment off to about 1,000 to 100,000 people anyway, so that's their problem if they got it wrong. But anyway, I just thought I'd say something about that because that's a very actual real life situation. As far as whether or not I did it in Yahoo or YouTube, no, I was busy all day. But the fact of it is there's two companies right now that are a pretty huge problem. Textron Lycoming down here in Williamsport and Pennsylvania College of Technology. And if Lycoming College made itself a problem with its servers. So if you're looking for someone to go after, they play around way too much and mess up way too much with their students when it's supposed to be an offline server, which is technically online. So you can go look there. Anyway, have a good day.